Hello and welcome to Phoenix Point as we continue to try and save the world here. And let's see, we are manufacturing a grenade and our buggy, researching Pandoran evolution, and I don't know. Oh, we had just done that one story mission. So we haven't found any of the other faction. Usually whenever you play the tutorial version of the game, it will have right around your starting base one of each of the factions. So it's interesting that I haven't run across a third faction yet. Maybe this is them here. So we're going to come down here. Completed our grenade. No. Fully automated luxury anarcho-communism. Don't they normally like do whatever they're yeah, okay, so that's their model. Okay, interesting. And here we still can't see, like, what is the soldier? Should I fly all the way back there just for that? Where should we go next? I would like to find the other faction, please. Let's do that, huh? Can we do that, please? No? Okay. Let's do Rise by Sin, by Virtue Fall.
In his essays, my great-grandfather recounts the story of the ill-fated Qinling Bashan expedition of 1915 and the journal of Lei Meng, the leader of the mission, who found evidence of a forgotten proto-civilization deep below the ground. There is also mention of James Dawson, a British photographer who stole most of the precious samples recovered by the team. What became of Dawson has always been a mystery, but now I know the mundane truth. He died here in the mountains, forgotten and alone. This proto-civilization, could it hold the key to defeating the Pandora virus? They say history repeats itself. Has all of this happened before?
So the coordinates in Syme's notes have led our operatives to a small abandoned camp high up in the mountains. Behind it lies the entrance to a cave. That's the dude that stole the stuff, I guess. The cave contains the corpse of a Caucasian male. It is hard to identify at first, as it is overgrown with yellow, sickly-looking leaves sprouting from the shriveled skin. A backpack on the floor contains faded photographs and broken specimen jars. So, he let out the virus, whatever it was. Syme seems to have taken what he needed, but even what remains is enough to revolutionize our understanding of this planet's biological history. Our analysis of the leaves growing from the body show that this organism contains traces of the Pandora virus, but a different, older strain. The implications of this discovery warrant further study. Okay. As we continue our search, yeah, we get an assault. Resourceful, cautious, thief. Now, is that something we want or need? Okay, there's a cut there. As I was looking at my notes. So we are going to recruit Fabiana here. taking up a lot of our food. Empty ready slots. An operative inside an aircraft has no weapons in any ready slot. It is best to equip them with at least one weapon and other useful items such as ammo, grenades, or med kits before deploying them for their next mission. The operative will be able to equip items found on the battlefield or carried in friendly soldiers' inventories. Okay. Except for he's not on an aircraft. So, okay, I'm going to update my notes and then we'll be right back. So I keep notes offline about, the different soldiers and what I plan for them to be in the future. So that's why, I make these cuts as I'm updating my notes. So she has resourceful, cautious, and thief. And because of resourceful, we're going to make her a combination assault tech, or as it's called, I guess, in the forums, is a gun chucker, because she chucks guns around on the battlefield. And we'll give her our last assault rifle. Okay, this grenade actually goes to Vilma. But we should manufacture another one. Let's go ahead and do that. Yep, okay. So she has that. So she's going to be just hanging out in the base getting trained because the mana core is full. So we really can't do anything with her until we get an additional transport. So unfortunately that's where she will be. And then we will see, what's this guide? Empty ready slots, okay. Then what we'll also do is, after we build our buggy here, we'll go ahead and make her some armor. And that probably should be good. We need more food though. So after several hours of exploration, nothing useful was found. Okay. Okay. So, what is that? That is an assault. Well, I'm sure we cannot will not be able to recruit because we don't have much food. Great. It's going to be one of those games, huh? Where, like, just randomly, you don't meet in one of the factions. Just absolutely baloney. Let's go ahead and do this scavenging site, maybe. Maybe? So we can get more food? No. Okay, now they have evolved. Pandoran Intelligence Report, 1 of 3. Summary. Haven reports and scientific observations have identified new Pandoran mutations. The following analysis is available for the Brute and the Gunner. So this is the Brute. Now he has like a shield. A new type of Arthon evolved for close combat. The most noticeable difference is the presence of an organic shield and the ability to spit poison at medium range. The specimen has shown to exhibit increased aggression. And then we have the Gunner, the first type of Arthon that has adapted to the use of firearms. The exact method of this process remains unclear, but somehow they manage to transform old human weapons and incorporate them into their bodies. Diplomacy effects of Pandoran bases. Factions and Haven leaders will react negatively to revealed Pandoran bases if you fail to destroy them. If a faction has havens within the influence range of a Pandoran base, the diplomacy penalty will be even greater. The diplomacy penalty will only become active on the next Pandoran research report, and then you will have 4 days to destroy the base before the penalty is applied on the subsequent Pandoran research report. The Pandoran-based information panel will show the faction diplomacy penalties and a penalty for each Haven leader within the base's influence range. It will also show how many days remaining before the effect applies. It will also show the diplomacy gains for destroying the base. While the panel is displayed, you can see the influence range of the base as a purple circle on the globe. Okay. So, tells me that. Tells me these new guys. This place is death. Our operatives have located an abandoned camp previously used by a local paramilitary organization. During the waning days of World War III, dozens of socially undesirable people were executed here. It appears to have briefly been used as a shelter, but the doors to the main building have been ripped off their hinges, and skeletons litter the corridors. Okay, search the site. We get some materials, tech, and food. Okay, so this is going to be one of our main bases here. So one of the things we want to do is demolish this. And let's build training center. And this one has one training, one fabrication, research, medical, living quarters. We're going to go ahead and demolish this guy as well. This does not have a satellite uplink. That's interesting. I thought it did. Guess that's why there's no indication of satellite. You know, this radius here. Scavenging site. Okay. This is so annoying. So annoying that it, you know, no, the other faction isn't showing up. Finally. Pff, holy smokes. The poison within, Murad. At the Disciples of Anu, Haven of Murad, a mutated worm infestation is causing serious problems. The locals had placed their hopes in whatever, Nurgle, the taxi Nurgle there, the Disciples' greatest military hero. But Nurgle is said to be fighting a series of pitched battles against the Pandorans and has been unable to help. We could eradicate the infestation ourselves, helping the Haven and creating a good first impression with this faction. Okay, let's do that. Mission briefing: eliminate the mutated worm infestation. All items on the battlefield will be automatically recovered after mission success. Okay. So one of the things I try to normally do is get the sniper up here. But it's got a pretty small aiming reticule. I don't normally recall it being that small. So I don't know. Maybe we'll jump him up here. Will point zones. Will point zones represent areas of the battlefield with strategic advantage. Entering a will point zone with one of your operatives will restore will points to your entire squad. Keep in mind that will points cannot exceed a soldier's maximum willpower. Once activated, will point zones disappear and cannot be used again. Yeah, so in other words, I should have waited till everybody spent will points before I did that.
I'm prepared.
I'll be
Move right there.
Receiving.
Move right there. What? Oh, okay.
Rolling out.
We'll move him there. Move her there. And her there. Okay. That's a lot of missing. So I don't think we're going to do that. Instead, I think we'll just switch to our pistol. And instead we'll move up here. Alright. So she will do Overwatch here. You'll do nothing. And he could do Overwatch here. Overwatch here.
Area covered.
Because I can see this worm crawling like here and then coming down here and trying to defeat all of the Overwatch traps. Maybe I should take a shot with her pistol. No. That'll be a miss.
Finger on the trigger.
And then, yeah.
Area covered.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, you like how they all stop right outside of the Overwatch ring. Cones, right? Mm-hmm. Yep. Like just outside of the Overwatch cone. Yeah, okay. But if I'd put my cone out here, then I probably would have shot this thing over here or this thing over here. It's quite ridiculous.
Can't wait.
You can't see anything. What a joke. And it can't move right there? Why can't I move right there? Why? What a joke. What a joke, man.
Ready.
So funny. So funny.
Check this out.
Watch this.
Hate to use all my grenades, but you know, silliness. So whatever.
Looking for an angle.
Yeah, that's what I thought. See, I thought that his reticle was much larger than what it was showing us earlier. Uh-huh.
Let's make this happen.
Yeah, I didn't spot anything else that was new. Okay. So I think we come here. Do we?
Ready to engage.
Let's show them what we can do.
I think we do that. Yeah, what a kill. What a joke that I had to use 2 soldiers to kill that one worm. And I don't think this guy can reach anybody. We've taken care of everything else, so I think we just come up here. We'll line these three up so that if that worm can reach them, it can blast all of them with poison. Let's do that. How about that, huh? Let's bring him up here so he can get blasted with gas too, or poison. Oh, it's going to come this way. Okay. So, yeah, I think we bring him down here.
Here I come. Acquiring targets. Hostile eliminated permanently.
And we'll give her a
On the
kill.
trigger.
Well, maybe not. Yeah, alright.
Is this really the best they can do?
Oh, there's still worms out there? Okay. I don't ever recall there being this many worms. So we're going to dash. To here.
Pushing on.
Because our Overwatch is 2 points, yes. So then we're going to dash here. And we'll do an Overwatch here. Because I don't know where those additional worms are going to be. We'll come back here.
Rolling out.
And we'll do an Overwatch here.
Nothing's getting past me.
I think we just leave, well, let's see.
Receiving.
Nope, don't say anything.
What's our plan?
So I think we go here,
Ready.
and we just run out of here. Because why not?
Nothing's getting past me. I'm on Overwatch.
So I'm hoping that's the last worm.
Looking for an angle.
Yeah, I figured that would be a miss.
Ready to engage.
I'm acting like it's going to be the last worm. I think if I go here, gives me a tighter shot group. Yep. That is not the last worm. Okay.
I'm prepared.
No? No worm? Oh, way over there, huh? Okay. I think I just go right there. So maybe nothing more that direction.
Willing and able.
Yeah, we're just gonna run over here. Set her up for a future shot. Same here.
Operative on the move.
Cover this angle. Do nothing. So I think they've all gotten a kill. Too bad it doesn't tell us. Does it tell us somewhere that who's gotten a kill already? Okay. And this doesn't say who got a kill either. All right. Well, there you have it.
Normally, when we encounter a potential ally, we first send the Apostle to the Onceborn to check them out. But I'm gonna break protocol to say thanks. Now listen, I'll be honest with you. The Exalted is the only one who has any real answers. Tobias West may be clever and Sanhedrin may sound great, but only the Exalted is dealing with the world as it actually is. She can lead us out of this mess. Give us lives worth living.
Okay, we'd like to know more. I mean, why wouldn't we? Why would we already do that? We want to know all that we can about everything that we can.
If you want to work with us, you'll still have to deal with the hierarchy. Work your way up from the Apostle to the Onceborn, to the Keeper of the Threshold, all the way up to the Synod of Yearning and the Exalted herself. That's hard work. You'll have to earn the knowledge you gain. But trust me, it'll be worth it. And if the Synod gives you trouble, let me know.
Okay, so we get a +3 attitude from the disciples of Anu, and we get 250 food. And yes, let's replenish all. And we now can do a poison worm autopsy. Yeah, how come I didn't get a phoenix sting for the Anu? Yay, finally. Holy smokes. So we got that warning about the base, but there's no base problem here. This one here, way over there. That is doing a lot, right? Okay, 0 food to activate, so I think we'll go ahead and activate. Well, let's see. Does it? Because it doesn't tell me. Yeah, it does. It does have a satellite and a manufacturing plant, both of which need to be repaired. But this will get us over so we can start coming down here. I forget where the suggestion is for the other base. I personally like doing down here in Panama, but somebody was like, not somebody, but some bodies. A lot of people were like, no, that's crazy, man. Well, we do want to get over there and explore this prisoner's vice eventually. Steel exploration site. Our operatives have discovered an abandoned scrapyard which appears to have once been used as a refuge by a group of steelworkers. The workers heroically defended this location for years until hunger finally forced them to abandon it. Remarkably, they recorded their history by engraving it into the large metallic plates they used to keep out the enemy. These plates would be extremely useful as construction material, but representatives of Sanhedrin have asked us to preserve them as a source of inspiration for future generations. Resources are resources, recycle it all, or we must remember our history. I say this, we don't really need, I think this will give us materials, right? We got lots of materials. So I think we do this and we get a attitude bonus. I'm assuming will be an attitude bonus. I'm not sure. Oh, but the disciple of Anu said they didn't like that. Okay. If we remember those who fought, if their struggle inspires our own, then their deaths were not in vain. In this way, these works of art may help us win the war for humankind. Why would disciples of Anu have any opinion whatsoever of that? This is what we were looking for. So as a celebration of friendship and cooperation, Sanhedrin has shared some of their key research with us. The nuclear fusion technology. In its early days, Sanhedrin relied on sodium-cooled fast reactors, but this technology was eventually replaced with even safer and equally zero-emission nuclear fusion. Second-generation fusion technology now powers everything from homes to factories, providing clean energy at low cost. And we get battle armor. Sanhedrin scientists developed advanced armor designed more for agility and stealth rather than heavy protection. Okay, let me slow down and pay attention to what I'm reading. My mind is distracted, and so I'm filling in words that I think should be there instead of what's actually there. The Sanhedrin combat philosophy is oriented towards deep reconnaissance and rapid deployment rather than direct engagement. And the Sanhedrin aircraft technology. Sanhedrin aircraft are based on fourth-generation hovercrafts modified for air travel. Powered by fusion cell technology, the aircraft can carry a squad of 5 or a land vehicle of 2 soldiers. The vehicle's relative small capacity is compensated by its high acceleration and maximum velocity. And we were wanting this. As your reputation improves with a faction, it will occasionally share some of its unique research with you. You will still need to do some research on these shared items in order to fully understand them. Shared research is indicated in the research screen by the logo of the faction that shared it. So it's just telling us about research items. And now we can research these different things. We're going to research this. Let's finish the Pandoran evolution. It's taking ages. We're just flying around. The games we used to play. What at first appears to be a bunker that might hide survivors turns out to be more of an archive. At some point before the collapse, someone used this facility to save an extensive collection of computer games for the long-defunct operating system DOS. Word of this discovery causes an unusual wave of nostalgia and excitement, culminating in requests from New Jericho and Sanhedrin for the material to be shared. Here, we'll share it with everyone. And we get everybody's attitude and their attitude to each other. Everyone is pleased, and just for a moment it seems like we could all get along.
You seem to be genuinely on our side, and everyone here at Synedrion really appreciates that. Please understand that we are cautious with organizations such as the Phoenix Project, not because we're trying to be obstinate, but because we've had some pretty terrible experiences that we'd prefer not to repeat. You know that I have high hopes for an alliance between the Phoenix Project and Synedrion. So my advice is this. What would be really helpful right now would be a more direct demonstration of your support. That could really win some hearts and minds. At this moment, we have a couple of really important projects running. The sort that could actually change the future, like improving our mist-repelling tech, which may allow us to peacefully coexist with the new ecology, or deploying a new breed of modified plant to help us reclaim the planet for ourselves. Believe me when I say we've had a lot of debates about which approach is better, and there are some pretty opinionated factions forming. In any case, we're lacking enough people to support both projects at once, and it's a bit of a deadlock. So if you could lend a hand with one of them, that would mean a lot.
Well, I think mist repellers, I mean, I don't know what the long-term impact of either of these choices are. But I do like the sound of the mist repellers. I mean, the planet is ours, and we should take direct control of the ecosystems with the new breed of modified plant. I don't know, why can't we use the current plants? You know, why can't we adapt to that? It seems like that would be better to do, adapt to the new plants, than to try and gene modify a new plant. So I think mist repeller, as that's going to keeping the mist back, is what is helpful, I think, in the long run. So we're going to do mist repellers could help humanity regain its balance.
Zara will be pleased to hear that. She is one of the most passionate advocates of, well, some people would say the original values of Synedrion, but it's hardly that simple. She's part of a loose coalition called the Polyphonic Tendency, which advocates solutions that reject all hierarchies, all forms of domination. Nikolai, on the other hand, oh dear, I'm involving you in Synedrion drama, aren't I? My apologies. Good luck with the mission.
So there's a new site added. I think we have to go fight a battle or something. I don't recall. But in order for us to start getting even more diplomatic influence with this faction, we do have to run this mission. Otherwise, we're just kind of locked. We're locked at 24%. Or no, wait, where does it tell us? Yeah, 24%. Yeah, that'll be easy. Where are we at? Way up here. All right, well, I think we'll come down and do this one. Defend the Synedrion lab, testing the new mist repellers for incursion. I think we'll do this one on our next episode. And so we're at the end of this episode. So hopefully you enjoyed this, and you'll come back and join us when we continue striving to save the human race. Until then, have a perfectly fantastic day.